Good day, students. We are going to have a look at the Phoenicians once again today, and we are in our grade 2 social study books. In the social study books, the student book specifically, we are going to have a look at page 86 and 87 as we work our way in this chapter towards page 91, 90, and 91, and so forth. So having a look at the Phoenicians today, we already focused on how they made a living and what made them famous, but also what was significant was the language. And the Phoenician language was was a very simple language, and they developed a very simple alphabet. It consisted of only 22 symbols, and each symbol represented a sound. Now, going into our book, we have the alphabet and the symbols and also the sound it made. Now here's a sound clip that I would like us to listen to. And before we do that, just a reminder of the pages we are looking at. It is other achievements of early people in our student book, page 86, as well as page 87. And here it says at the top, which I summarized, the Phoenician alphabet was a simple alphabet, okay? And it consisted of 22 symbols that each represented a sound. And here's another layout of this alphabet specifically. Now, just for fun, there's a short activity that you can do. You try to make words using this Phoenician alphabet because it is actually influencing a lot of modern day alphabet and languages that we are using in current days. Now, we are ready to listen to the sound clip of what these sounded like, the letters as well as the alphabet, and we can actually hear some similarities specifically for the Arabic language that we use today. And this was a short sound clip of what the Phoenician language sounded like. And if we continue our PowerPoint slide, we have the representation there of the alphabet, and we could hear clearly what this alphabet sounded like. And as you can see, a lot of these symbols consisted, or the alphabet consisted mostly of consonant sounds. So the 22 letter consonants consisted of consonant sounds, 22 letters, and the Phoenician alphabet is important because it formed the base of modern alphabet, as I have already mentioned. Now here's a picture and representation of where firstly they wrote the alphabet down. It was not written firstly on papyrus or a paper-like material, but on slabs of rock or brick. Or cement that was developed by these people. And later on, papyrus was developed like a paper-like material that they recorded their documents on. And then the Phoenicians spoke a language. Their language was called Phoenician, and it was a language spoken in the Mediterranean region. And there are quite a few texts in the of the Phoenicians left. Not many of them, because some of the materials that they used to write their documents on got destroyed or deteriorated with the weather and elements such as this. And the Phoenician language resembles modern Arabic actually, and not only is it a lot easier to learn Phoenician. If you speak this language, you will be able to learn Arabic, because modern day Arabic actually derived from the early Phoenician language. And you could learn Arabic much easier if you know Phoenician. So for homework, students, we are going into the activity book, and we should look on page 60. In the activity book, page 60 is your homework. Based on this information, we have shown you in the student book. And once again, just a reminder of the student book pages. It is on page 86 and 87, where the background of the Venetians were given to us. Also, just a reminder that you could look a bit further on page 88 as well, where there are more information displayed there on page 88 of the Phoenicians, who were known for the expensive purple cloth, which we already mentioned in our previous lessons. And they dyed the cloth using a snail found near the coast, and the cloth was so difficult and expensive to make that only the wealthy could afford it. And also they were important in learning how to make glass, because they discovered this when they landed on a beach and they made a cooking fire. And to their surprise, the fire melted the sand into liquid, and this later cooled and hardened to form glass. And this is how the Phoenicians um, developed glass, and it was obviously also very expensive to buy this. So this then brings us to the end of this recording session. And just a reminder of our homework, it is in the activity book of the Social Study Grade 2. It was on page 60. Thank you.